Greetings, this is Vlodril and welcome back to Let's Play Face Noir. Alright, so we got arrested by the police, of course.
Table. I'd like to say that it's the first time I've seen one. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, there is not a lot of things to interact with here.
It's the counter where you return personal effects. Not much that I can do. It's closed. Not much that
I can't open it, I guess.
I don't have anything with me. They seized everything that I need.
And of course we fired our weapon. But it should be... I guess it depends if they found a bullet or not. God
Not
damn.
much that
They should find our bullet if it didn't lodge into that guy. If it did, we have gunpowder residue on our hands, which is not good. And we're missing a bullet, which is also not good if the other guy is shot. And again, I guess then depends on what kind of caliber and if they have the slug. And I have no idea how ballistics worked back then, so yeah.
The radiator's shut off. There's never been a comfortable interrogation room. It's off. Hey, is there anybody in there? If you plan on keeping me here for long, you could at least give me a magazine to read. This place is boring. It doesn't look like anybody is in there. This door is the only way for me to get out of here. The hard part will be going through it without handcuffs on.
Yeah.
What is it?
How long are you going to keep me here?
Until Lieutenant Malone says you can leave.
You can't keep me here forever.
I wouldn't bet on it.
This door is the only...
What is it?
I want to make a telephone call.
Forget it. The telephone line is out of order. So calm down and stop
Wow.
making pointless requests.
In that case,
The
I
bad
won't
old
ask
days.
to get rid of the monkey jailer.
Huh. What is it?
I want to talk to Malone.
I'll go call him. Don't move.
Damn. I was planning on taking a trip to Easter Island while you were away.
Huh.
Have you finally decided to cooperate, Del Nero?
No.
I just want to get out of here.
The only way to get out is to answer my questions.
I am
Let's
answering
start
your
again.
questions.
Let's
What
talk
is wrong
about
with
the-
you? Okay. I guess we need to be...
Let's talk about...
There was a guy with some information about one of my cases.
not truthful,
Okay.
but something
Must
that
have
makes
been very
sense.
important information to make you go to the port
For
in
him
the
to
middle of the
believe.
night. What information?
Information.
Based on your... How did you get to...
I took...
From the telephone record, how do you explain...
I paid the cab driver so that he'd say nothing.
Okay. When you got to the port, did
Okay.
you meet anybody?
The port was...
What did you do?
I took...
Good. The officer said... Why did you go to the...
I heard some noise.
Interesting. What did you find at the...
Yep.
McLean's body.
Interesting. If you don't mind, Del Nero, I'll tell you my version of the facts now.
Alright,
I'm
that
sorry
works.
if it's not as exciting as yours. There aren't any mystery men or anonymous calls. I think that someone was tailing Sean McLean and then decided to tell you he was at the Melville port. Maybe he did it for the money or for some sort of professional ethics between you private detectives.
Crap.
Let me finish, Del Nero. With that information, you took a cab to the port, making sure you had your gun with you. When you got there, you found McLean and you shot him in the stomach. That's how it went. Admit it, Del Nero.
No.
You don't have any proof.
No? So let's
No.
talk about the gun you had in your hand when the officer surprised you at the port. You shot out from behind the docks, running like a madman with a gun in your hand. Is that right?
Yes, I had my gun with me.
Paraffin analysis on your gun shows that you used it tonight. How
Yeah.
do you explain that?
I already told you that my gun went off during the scuffle.
Oh, of course. The scuffle with the mystery man. A man whose face you didn't see and that the officers didn't find any trace of. Del Nero, there were only 2 people at the port tonight. You and McLean. You were the one who killed McLean!
Why would I have killed him?
Revenge, Del Nero. Nothing but revenge. McLean confessed to your involvement with the Valenti family, and that cost him his job on the force and got you a year in the state prison. Well, that seems like a plausible reason to kill someone.
These are just theories, Malone.
These are the facts, Del Nero. Confess. It was you who killed Sean McLean.
I didn't kill McLean.
Say you're guilty, Del Nero.
How about no?
I won't confess to something that I didn't do.
Del Nero, the law allows me to keep you here for as long as I need to. If you confess now, the judge will go easy on you, and you might get off with a lighter sentence. Otherwise, you stay here in this room until we find the evidence that shows you're the killer.
Good luck with
And if
that.
we can't find them, I'll make sure that something turns up.
Wow.
Goodbye, Del Nero.
Bastard. Dannazione. Malone won't take too long to get the proof he needs. I have to find a way out of this situation.
This is bullshit. And if we can't find the proof, we'll make it. That's how it worked back then.
The
What the hell can I do?
Shut off. It's
I don't
off.
have any items. Guess I can...
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, there's not a lot of things to interact with
Rather
here.
pointless. Hey, if you plan on...
The only thing to interact with is this.
Not much that I...
Hey,
You say
there.
something?
What's happening now?
Someone paid your bail. Pick up your personal effects at the counter and beat it. We need the room.
Right
Who
when I
paid
was
my
starting to
bail?
be fond of this place.
How do I have a bail as a
If you want, I
murder
can always
suspect?
toss you in a cell for a few days.
Is this a formal invitation to meet your family?
Huh.
I'd better get out of here quickly. I don't want to spend another minute in this place.
That doesn't make any sense. What the...
I better get my personal effect. I don't want some police officer with a long arm to steal my stuff.
Okay.
I hope nothing's missing. Sean's bottle of rye. The officers must have thought it was mine. Otherwise, they would have never left me an object belonging to the person they think I shot.
Cool. Nothing else. And why are they giving them my items through that? And also, did they give me a loaded weapon? Because, wow. Wow, these guys are
Let
bad
me
at
out
their
of
job.
here. The police department of Hoboken. It's been years since I've been here. Nothing's changed. There are the same photographs on the walls as when I worked here. Officers with their chests puffed out and mayors shaking hands. I really didn't miss this place. Anyway, it's time to figure out who's the good Samaritan that decided to pay my bail. Hi, officer.
How can I help you?
Can you tell me who paid my bail?
Tell me your name.
Jack Del Nero.
Jack De Nero?
Del Nero,
Fine.
not De Niro.
Okay, calm down. Jack Del Nero. Here you are. Released at 1:13 with bail paid by Victoria Diaz. Yes, it was Sergeant Diaz who paid your bail. Well, you have powerful friends.
It looks like it. Where can I find Sergeant Diaz?
Top floor. Stairs are in the back on the right.
Thanks.
Okay, the music's really loud.
I'd like to talk to Malone.
Sorry, the lieutenant is working a case.
I have to speak with him. It's urgent.
Sorry, but even if I wanted,
I'm the key suspect in the case the lieutenant is working on. I don't think that Lieutenant Malone would be happy if he finds out you sent me away.
Okay, wait here. I'll go call him.
I don't want to talk to him actually, but sure. And why don't you have a phone? I'm not sure, but I will go in there maybe.
No, I don't see anything that could help me right now.
I guess I need that later.
The officer is coming back.
Okay. Fine.
The lieutenant is waiting for you in the interrogation room. I think you know where that is.
I've changed my mind. I've got nothing to tell him.
Sergeant Diaz?
Maybe
this
later.
behavior is unacceptable. I'm not gonna let you hamper my investigation.
It takes a lot of guts to call it an investigation.
I'm not gonna discuss my methods with you. I'm your superior, and I'm ordering you to get your nose out of this matter. Or I'll have to take care of you as well.
What do you want to do? Toss me in a cell too?
Stay out of it. It won't turn out well for you. Del Nero, do what you want for the time that you have left, because in 24 hours, you'll be back behind bars, and I'll be the one bringing you in.
What an honor.
Joke all you want. The truth will come out one way or another.
You do like to play the role of the irreproachable police officer, right, Malone?
It's a role that comes easy when I'm standing in front of a murderer.
You have no proof that I killed McLean.
I'll find it, Del Nero. I'll find it. I suggest you don't leave the city. I have personally informed every officer in New York about your situation. If they find you with
Great.
1 foot outside the city or close to doing anything you shouldn't be, they have orders to arrest you and bring you in.
An entire police department watching my every move. I'm thrilled by the attention.
24 hours, Del Nero. Give me 24 hours.
I don't know why the music's so loud. Weird. When they're talking.
Sergeant Diaz.
Knock it off, Jack. Call me Victoria.
You've had quite a career over the years. When I knew you, you were just a rookie.
A lot of time has gone by, Jack. Anyone would have done it.
I don't think so. If I were still on the force, I'd still be patrolling Central Station.
You could have become a lieutenant without any problems if you just had some common sense.
I have a pretty rocky relationship with common sense.
Which isn't very good for an officer.
But that aside, we have to talk. Is there a quiet place?
My office should be quiet enough.
I had been in the force for a couple years already when Victoria came to the department. She was one of the rookies, fresh from the academy, certain that she could make this city a better place. She quickly realized that wasn't the case, and that, for her, things wouldn't be so easy. Before then, no one had ever heard of a policewoman, and no one wanted her in their way. A Mexican girl who would have started crying at the first gunshot? Not exactly the ideal partner. So Captain Mayers decided to pair her with someone who wouldn't make any trouble. Sean and I were perfect. We had so many demerits for bad conduct that we weren't in any position to object to any of his decisions. So we started to babysit the girl. We taught her everything we knew: how to follow a lead, how to pump someone for information, and how to go home without a bullet in you. Victoria was a quick learner. Yeah, she was shy, but she had intuition. Sean and I liked her right off the bat.
Nice. Right. Save. And look around.
No, I didn't come to stick my nose in Victoria's business.
Okay, are you sure?
A map of New York and a few old photographs of Mexico, Victoria's native country. It's Victoria. If it wasn't for her, I'd still be in the interrogation room.
What do you want to ask me?
Then assume.
Why did you pay my bail?
Shouldn't I have done it? Would you have rather stayed in the interrogation room?
So you believe I'm innocent?
I didn't say that. But I doubt that you were the one who killed Sean.
You don't think I could kill a man?
Yeah, you could, but that's not the point. You have a lot of defects, Jack, but you're not a killer. And what really doesn't stand up is the motive. Revenge. You pay someone to find Sean and kill him. That doesn't fit with someone who is as unresponsive as you are.
Unresponsive. I'll take that as a compliment.
I think it's funny.
Tell me about Malone.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about him?
Well, as much as I hate to admit it, he's a great police lieutenant. Over the years, he has managed to dismantle more criminal activities than even the feds. He even received an award from the mayor in person.
Not for his manners, that's for sure.
His methods during investigations are well known. But everyone turns a blind eye when they see the results. Superiors, feds, Republicans, or the Democrats.
So, he has the support of the white collars?
Right. You have to be very careful with him. Tease him enough, and you'll end up in jail, guilty or innocent.
I think I've already teased him enough.
I have no doubts about it.
When did he get here?
It's been 3 years since he was transferred here. No one knows much about his past. He's not the kind of guy with whom you can chat over a beer. The only thing I know is that he was with the feds. But no one knows why he left, and especially why they transferred him to New York.
Do you know anything else?
What do you want me to say? That he's allergic to lemons, so you can poison him with a slice in his coffee? Jack, no one knows much about him. He talked to you more during the interrogation than to me in 3 years of working together.
What were you talking about when I got here?
It seems like he didn't appreciate that I paid your bail.
You aren't on good terms?
We aren't on any terms at all. Malone does his investigations alone and doesn't want anyone underfoot.
Alright then.
Let's change the subject. Tell me about Sean.
I'm not working on the case, but ask away.
What was he doing in New York?
I don't know. Since you two both got kicked out of the police force, I haven't ever seen him again. I just knew that he had moved to Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. While I was locked up in a 10 by 10 foot cell, he was living it up in the City of Angels.
I don't think he was exactly living it up, Jack.
What do you mean?
I got a case a while ago. A guy, a certain Patrick Olson, blew up a cafe near Central Park. During the investigation, Sean's name came out of nowhere. We never had any real need to contact him or question him or even suspect him. But that fact that his name came up surprised me. It seems like he was mixed up in some dirty business out in Los Angeles. I don't know what exactly, but he wasn't living it up.
Why did
Okay.
he have falsified documents with him?
I'm telling you, I'm not on the case, so I don't know all the details. But I think it's strange that Sean was in New York with fake documents, considering that a lot of people know him here. The fakes certainly wouldn't have helped him pass unnoticed.
Alright then.
I don't have any other questions for now. I better go now.
If you need me, I'll be in my office.
Okay, can I do anything else in here?
It doesn't make any sense. No, I didn't come to stick my...
I should have more dialogue, it doesn't make any sense. I can't do that. There is no point to do that. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Sense.
I have
Makes none.
a code rack.
Alright, let me end this episode here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. And we'll see what happens in the next episode.